So Shannon Sharpe has settled his lawsuit. Busby, the douche, has put out a statement saying that they have come to a mutual resolution. No, they didn't. What happened was that Shannon Sharpe gave you a number that you could finally agree upon, and you told the OF model, and the OF model was like, okay, yeah, I've no longer been R-worded because that number is sufficient for me. By the way, she put out a statement saying that she's gonna retire from OF, and I guess she can with the amount of money that Shannon Sharpe just gave her. But it's real victims should be furious out here. Like the fact that you can supposedly be such a victim and then somebody gives you money and you're like, oh yeah, it didn't happen. Don't worry about it. This should not be allowed. I think if somebody really did something to you, you should take them to court criminally. And you shouldn't be allowed to sue people civilly until you put them in jail criminally. So it should be criminally first, and then you should be allowed to civilly sue them. Because if not, if these things don't change, then we're gonna keep getting all these false allegations. Because the reason why it won't ever end, the Jane Does, they'll stay Jane Does. Their reputation never gets ruined. The only thing that happens is the case gets dropped. Either the case gets dropped or they settle. Those are the only things that happens. Jane Does don't suffer anything. They need to be going to jail for their false allegations. They need to be held responsible for this stuff. They need to be exposed too. I mean, I know there's real victims out there, but the real victims, I would assume, that would take you to court criminally. They shouldn't be out here trying to sue you. As I said, they should take you to court criminally first, and then if you are found guilty, then you should be taken to court civilly so you can get your money. I ain't gonna get mad at you for getting your money if you're a real victim. But if you are out here lying, you should be going to jail for that, and you should be exposed. I'm tired of this Jane Doe. The only reason we know this OF model is because Shannon Sharpe's people released that information. If not, it would be another Jane Doe accusing another person. Shannon Sharpe, by the way, just because he's settled doesn't make him guilty. He's just naive enough to think that, oh, I paid them, so they'll leave me alone. But unfortunately, you already looked upon as an abuser, and even though you're not, and it's sad. It's sad that we live in a world where this is possible, where we have Tony Busbys out there, like scums of the earth. Instead of being a honorable job of a lawyer to protect people, you just take the money because that's all you want. You're money hungry, and you represent some of the worst people in the world. It's shameful.